What's up, boys?
Making sure you guys are not muted.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah.
We messed that up. We've messed that up.
No, we're professionals. That'll never happen. That's a fallacy.
If you can hear us, type "I can't hear you."
Just to confuse everybody even more.
How we doing, everybody? Let's see, who do we have in here? We have move chat over here. All right, we have Queen Canadian Jet. He changed his name again for the 5th freaking time. Look at that. We have
Guy, pick a one. Pick one.
We have Titus, we have Yaden, we have Bruce Waynes in chat, we have Game Smashing, we have Echo, Davey B, Jay Camacho,
Wayans,
Mr. Fourth Row.
What's up, Daddy? Oh, Mr. Fourth Row in the chat. Mr. Fourth Row, thank you very much. I did receive my package from the Rocky Mountain merch table, and I am very, very happy with what I received. Thank you very, very much. I don't have it on this evening, but later this week when we do Reignited, I will have my brand new favorite t-shirt on for the people, for the faithful. Cannot wait to put that on. I didn't want to get pizza sauce and pineapple-y gook stuff all over it tonight, so. Oh.
All right, welcome everybody to the Rocky Mountain Rewind here on YouTube. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop, as always, and yeah, we have a surprise guest for you guys for the Rewind this evening.
Oh wait, he's over there.
He's over there.
I was like,
I'm here somewhere.
On my Discord, he's over there, but on the stream, he's over there.
He's right up here.
Before we get into everything, let's introduce the panel for tonight that you will be enjoying this Sunday night with. On the right, we have our oh my God, I am losing it. I am not in good shape right now. I'm not in good shape right now. I will gladly admit
you had a long day too. You had a long day.
We have our resident Massel himself, the one and only Marky Pins.
What is good, everybody? Tonight we jumping right back into the Rewind, and we have a special guest that was begging us to come in. We had to let him in. He had to offer some commentary. KD, good to have you here, bro. Thanks for coming along. A little trek, bringing the dudes back in time, giving us a little bit of that information. Thanks for being here, bro.
Absolutely.
On the bottom, we have our Sunday Night Savior, basically. The one and only Sunday Night Savior, the other Jeff.
What's up, guys? Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going back in time tonight for another Rocky Mountain Rewind, and going back before the dudes were even the dudes, and we get to watch it now as the dudes. It's a weird dichotomy.
It's a weird thing. There's so many things in the thing.
And ladies and gentlemen, I think you heard him behind the camera in this first season of Charge, and he is your commentator who will fill in from time to time. He is the one and only KD. How's it going, KD?
What? I'm doing good, man. I love coming in and checking out this year. Like I said, this is my favorite era of Rocky Mountain Pro. So, and yeah, you will hear me getting yelled at by Royce, Hoodie, Vince, everybody behind the camera.
I have one question. How is that editing of Royce treated you over the years?
Oh, dude, it was great. It was the easiest thing I ever had to do. I never did it.
That's right. Poster, you made him lose his mind more often than not. Man, the verbal slippage that came out of that dude's mouth. Thank you very much for never editing it.
It was comic gold. Why was I going to get rid of that?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea would have been to edit it all together and make a whole video.
We can still do that. We've got all the clips. We can just go through it and
get a compilation of that.
It'll be a 30-minute Royce Isaacs compilation. It's
watch along compilation with the dudes.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, we just made a new show.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
All right. Before we continue with the Rewind, I believe we are on the episode after No Thanksgiving of 2016. I'm going to ask Marky Pins over here because he has a bet that he has to fulfill. How would you like to handle this?
Not necessarily like a bet. I threw it at the faithful. If we got 20 gifted memberships that night, then I would do the unthinkable, the unspeakable, the unfathomable that I never figured I would ever have to do. I would have to eat a pizza with pineapple on it, a Hawaiian pineapple and ham. And the situation will resolve itself. The deed will be done because I present to you right here. I have me a Domino's pizza. that has pineapple and ham, and yes, I got pepperoni on it because I'm a pepperoni guy. But this will be eaten this evening, one slice at a time. We're not going to like completely just mass inhale it like I'm a vacuum cleaner or whatnot. But as we're watching, we'll be eating it. Maybe Johnny can leave the camera up just to let everybody know that I'm actually doing it. And I'm not going to throw it away. My last name does end in a vowel. I do not waste food. So this will definitely be eaten by the end of the show. Got me an icy cold Coca-Cola sitting right here. So we're going to take care of this. The faithful came through, and now Maki Pins has to come through, and I will come through. No matter what you think of a masshole still comes through in the end.
So do you plan on doing it after the episode?
I'm starving. You have no idea how hungry I am.
Well, then go stuff your face now.
I had a cup of coffee and a piece of birthday cake for breakfast earlier today. One of the beautiful things about running a bowling alley is when there's birthday parties and things that come in, they usually leave a lot of food behind, and they left me this honking slice of birthday cake last night. It was this woman's 60th birthday, and I swear, like, a piece of cake that she said she'd leave me was like a quarter of the cake. So we took care of that for breakfast and a nice big hot cup of coffee. That was handled. So we're going to handle this tonight. I'm just going to stop munching, if you don't mind. If we're going to get into this thing and we're going to start watching the graps and doing the wrestling here, I'm going to stop munching. We're going to pop the soda open. We're going to get her going.
The lights are on bright,
I'm a man of my word. Let's get this thing going.
Now I got to ask, does it smell as delicious as it looks? Because I've been watching this, and I got to side with Johnny on this. I like pineapple on pizza.
I am not a fan.
I don't even like pineapple.
Like I said, I can have it. I don't mind it in like short bursts, right? Like I kind of like it on as an ice cream topping. Sometimes it adds a little texture to an ice cream. It's not bad. I've been to Hawaii. Like I've actually eaten pineapple like right off of the plantations, and it is delicious. It's very different than when it finally gets over this way. And either that or that was just my senses telling me, dude, you're in Hawaii. Of course it's better. Could have been a little bit of both. I don't know. But yeah, never really on purpose ever went, geez, I cannot wait to put that on my pizza, like ever. But tonight I have to do it, and tonight it shall be done. Oh. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's weird.
He likes it. He just doesn't want to admit it.
No.
I want to do the old SpongeBob Krabby Patty meme. If you like pineapple on pizza, don't you, Marky?
I don't know yet.
But you don't
know yet.
No,
you don't.
My first reaction was not to get up and throw it in the trash. No. That, and I am absolutely starving. I figured that would help the given situation tonight if I just had it.
Probably.
And I promise you it is. Like my brain's getting past it going, ooh, there's ham and pepperoni in there. Look at that. You know what? Not bad.
Hey, there it is.
After one bite, after my first slice, I'm giving it like a 7 out of 10 so far. We'll see what happens.
That's a lot higher than I expected.
Same here.
It adds a weird sweet to like the ham and the sauce and such things.
Sweet and savory, man. They mix.
All right, I don't hate it. I'm never going to order it ever again, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Second bite, any better? With some pepperoni and ham mixed in there?
It's not worse.
Okay.
I mean, I might be with Yaden after this point. I might look down and be like, yeah, I don't know. And a few slices, we'll see. But
Yaden goes, it'll be a 2 out of 10 after 4 slices.
We'll see what happens when the absolute starving feeling, like you ever just waited till you were so hungry to eat and then it takes a few minutes for that to go away? We'll see what happens in a couple slices when that goes away. But we should start watching some wrestling, Broseph.
We are going to do that right now.
We should do that.
Let me set everything up here.
No, Jet, you know what, bro? I got to give you props because I think it was a couple years ago. You did that crazy flaming hot chip challenge thing, that one chip that can melt your brain cells thing.
One chip challenge, yep.
And you literally almost died live on stream, but you survived. And kudos to you, like you did. It was funny watching him do. You got to go back and watch. The first couple minutes, he was like cool with it. and then like every 10 seconds was like progressively like logarithmically worse than the last 10 seconds.
You could see his facial like skin color change. It went from like red to like white to like red to like white.
I mean, honestly, I would rather do this all day than eat that chip. I'm not. Yeah, I can deal with it. I think I can deal with it.
All right, we have Mid-Age and Crazy becoming a new RMP supporter just now. So kudos
Welcome to
to
the
you
club,
and
bro.
shout outs.
Yeah, right.
And yes, we will do a short Q&A after this, before the show ends tonight, for all you memberships, not memberships, God, all you supporters out there. And we have KD with us as well, so if you want to ask him a couple questions, you're more than welcome to, because he is a part of Charge basically since day one. So
Big part, yes.
all right,
John, can you share the screen in the Discord so we can watch it that way? Is that possible?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Let me do that.
I mean, I got to eat pineapple over here, so can we at least watch it over here?
Yes, we can do that.
All right, thank you.
I think we can do that.
Oh, there was a big piece in that bite. That was weird.
Wait,
There was a
what?
big one there.
Wait till you get gassy later, and it's got like that acidic pineapple-y stuff coming up with it. No, it's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that as long as they're farts. I'm married. I'll just go home. I can deal with it. We'll see if she can.
All right.
Not bad, though. Maybe the hype is real. I don't know.
It's always been real. We've been telling you that for the past month.
Yeah, but I'm Italian. I'm stubborn as bastard.
Can you guys see it? You guys okay?
Yep.
Yeah, looks good over here.
All right. Episode 7.
Lucky
Mouse.
number 11.
Udell, the former Rocky Mountain Pro champion. You knew about this booking weeks ago, Sam. Now you're going to tell me you're booked somewhere else? You do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do. And it starts with me stripping you of the title. How about that? The winner of this match will meet Humphrey Jacobs I next week to determine a new Rocky Mountain Pro champion.
He calls this the insulin spike.
Oh!
Two.
There it is! There it is!
There's so much on the line. This vacated championship. Sam Udell, your loss.
This is for the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship, the most coveted title in the state of Colorado.
The sky is the limit for Mario Banger, and if he wins the championship tonight, that's the start of his reign.
No more rope breaks for Humphrey. We ain't stopping it, Humphrey.
That's it. Mario Banger has pulled it off.
Gentlemen, the
These rolls sound
championship is
familiar.
now sugar-free.
I want to be able to tell you I told you so to Stephen Ashburn, who I've been telling him that Tyler Stinson's been keeping him down, and now they're having issues. Tyler Stinson's blaming me.
His partner's distracted anyways, man.
Boy, Steven's bored with him.
We got a pen.
There it is.
Oh!
A cheer.
Go!
And he is still going at it. He's having to be restrained by security at this point.
I think we all kind of knew this was coming. It's still shocking to see that former tag team champions having this type of issue.
You know that you don't have to do this, right?
My CEO job is at stake. But so is Matthew's ownership of the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, I do. You know what this means to not just me, but to us. The most important thing to me is keeping this thing going for us. So don't worry, everything's gonna be all right, okay?
For the first time ever, Hoodlum and Titus, we see eye to eye. We see a guy who's gotten so full of himself, so egotistical, that it's all about him. So yeah, I put my job on the line.
Vince, this isn't the normal type of match, though. There is so much more on the line, and Matt Yaden knows that.
A long, long history between these two. And there's Matt getting out the first table.
Let's see if he can break it this time.
Oh! There's one of 5.
Ultimate looks out. There goes Hoodlum.
Oh, Now that I saw, gentlemen.
What is Yaden going to do with this third table?
Through it. That's John, man. He's going to go through the table. 2-1, bro.
Oh, drop. Here it is. Oh!
All he had to do was move.
We are tied at 2.
Okay, now either man can win. Right here, guys. This is it. Whoever gets the advantage.
Oh! That last table did not count.
It looks like he waved it off. This match continues.
Still tied at 2. It's spilling out.
Into the
Outside
lobby.
now, yeah.
Oh, no.
They're outside the arena now. Okay, so
The whole crowd appears to be out there.
Oh, my God.
No way.
What is he doing? No way. This is dangerous. Oh, my God.
Fire. What's going to happen?
Ladies and gentlemen, no! No! Oh, no! Look at this! He's got the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Are you serious?
For Matt Yaden, he just lost his school.
All right, so I'm with Yaden on this one. The more I eat, the worse it's getting. Really, the worse it's getting. Yeah.
All right, run! Run! Run like you've never ran before, brother! Woo! This is the Hoodie Pro Wrestling Academy. It's the Hoodie Pro Wrestling. Brother, say something else. Say, you're doing good. Just say something else. Yeah. Brother, run faster! Run faster! Run faster! Faster! All right, you know what? Stop.
Oh my God, doing fives is fast enough.
You know what? Sam, what I want you to do is I want you to take this guy and have him run around the building like a few hundred times, all right? Let's go. There you go. 6 guns to the sun. Oh, this is hilarious. You two stay here, though, okay? Here's what I want you to do. Who's that, brother? Who is that? Come on in, big fella. Come on in. Tell you what, Stilts, wow, you're all disheveled. What's your name?
My name is Lucas. I've been here for 4 years.
Yeah, I've never met you, Lucas. But listen, here's the situation, bud. I know how Matt Yaden has worked in the past, and I know that all he wants to do is he's greedy for money. Is really what it's about. And I'm sure that he told you that someday you were going to be a big, bad pro wrestler, running the town, making the towns, brother, winning championships. Isn't that what he told you?
Actually, I'm here to be an announcer.
Then what are you doing in my ring? What? Huh? What are you doing here? Give me, stay there. Get better, brother. Before I figure out whether or not you're gonna be an announcer or a pro wrestler, I need to see that physique. Get the shirt off. Get the shirt off, brother. Yeah, there you go. Huh? Oh, that's a great physique. Yeah, this is what the Mercury Pro. Hey! What are you thinking? What are you doing? Huh?
I didn't know Lucas had a tattoo.
That's what I think I'm doing.
Oh, I see.
Come on, Lucas.
Oh, yeah. Go on, Lucas. Go on, Lucas. I've heard, hey, look at me. I've heard about you, boy. Huh? Big, tough military man, aren't you? Working part-time here at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Well, this is now the Hoodie Pro Wrestling Academy, and I'm not going to stand for any of that crap. Sarge, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, huh?
Yeah, he got a little too disrespectful right there. Attaboy, Yaden, there you go.
Yeah, you're not going to disrespect somebody like Dwayne Douglas with Mercury around.
No. Like that.
And that shot kind of shows you what that what the fairgrounds was like when it was all lit up. We're all used to seeing with arena lighting, but That place was beautiful when it was all lit up.
What are you doing? It's my school. It's my school.
Oh.
Oh, that didn't tickle. That's all right. He's deserving every bit of this.
Yep.
Oh, there's your face. That one's locked, Hoodie.
And that's a metal door.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
You know exactly what I'm doing.
Come on, big boy. Yeah.
If this whole episode is these two brawling, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Just keep going, boys. You guys doing a hell of a job here.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, boy.
So you come and beat on my student? An announcer? Are you kidding me?
Oh, Anaya.
Hold him down, brother.
Hold him down? Like this? How do you want me to do it?
Hold him down. Move, brother. Move. Move. Yeah!
Let me get your hair out of your face. Let me get your hair out of your face.
This is my school! This is my school, bitch!
I like the language. It's a heated-ass rivalry. Of course you'd swear at a guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hoodie wasn't a guy that held that stuff back.
We gotta change all these locks.
Well, you just saw footage from earlier this week, and Matt Yaden is not giving up his school without a fight.
You know, as a matter of fact, look who's coming to the building right now. He is walking in. He's going to raise some hell here tonight. This is going to be a crazy episode of Charge. And Tyler Stinson, he's got some things to get off his mind as well. Obviously been having some issues with his tag team partner, or should we say former tag team partner at this point. Wonder what he has to say, John.
Well, he's got the mic. Let's see what he says to the Rocky Mountain Pro crowd.
I'm gonna make this quick. I don't like talking on this stupid thing. Vince Russo, get your ass out here right now.
Wow.
Oh boy.
He's calling out Vince because, you know, he thinks
I'm not leaving this ring until you come out here, Vince.
He thinks he's to blame for the crazy antics that Ashburn's been up to lately.
Gotta wonder how Russo's gonna react to being called out in such a manner, but Tyler Stinson is frustrated. He's had a lot going on with this tag partner, and he thinks Vince Russo is partly to blame for that.
He's got a lot going on too. I'm sure he's not gonna be too happy, but here he comes. You can tell he looks a little frustrated being called out as we expected.
Take your time.
Kind of provoking Russo, it looks like.
Probably not too smart.
No.
You know, Tyler, with all due respect, I am trying to run a show back there, so are you going to stare at me or are you going to do something?
Vince, since you've got here, you've messed with my career, you've messed with my friendship. Me and Steven Ashburn, we're the best tag team in this place. You come along with your ratings, okay, and you get in Steven Ashburn's head. Now I can't even talk to the guy. He attacked me after our match.
You know, let me tell you something. Are you actually going to blame me for your problem with your buddy Steven Ashburn?
Yeah, you're the one. You're the one, Vince. You're the one to blame. You're pushing all the buttons in Steven's head, making him lose his mind. He doesn't even know what the hell he's doing.
You know what, Tyler? I think Steven is totally capable of handling himself and making his own decisions. Maybe I sense a little bit of jealousy here because Steven Ashburn is money. And I don't think you like that. And I'll be honest with you, your problem isn't with me. Your problem is with Steven Ashburn.
Oh, he's telling it like it is. That's expected. Vince Russo, no punches.
Stephon Lacroix?
Speaking of the devil, here he comes.
You know, he can probably speak for himself at this point.
A lot of controversy surrounding this guy in past recent weeks. Be interesting to see what he's going to say to Tyler Stinson.
You know, Vince Russo's right, though. Steven Ashburn is a star.
Such an interesting dynamic to see these two having these issues and now staring face to face in the ring.
It's not something
So weird to see both of these guys without beards.
Yeah, wicked, right? I didn't even think of that.
You got a problem with me? I'm my own man. Everything that I have done up to this point is me.
There it is.
Tonight, you and me. No referees, no DQ, anything and everything goes.
Wow. Now that's a challenge.
You wanted a fight.
This is personal, Rob. This is very
You wanted
personal
a fight.
between these two now.
You got one. And these demons that are running around right here are going to take you straight to hell.
Strong words from Steven Ashburn tonight.
It's just two friends fighting.
Wow, well, the two former tag partners, once champions, squaring off tonight in a match. It's gonna be wild. We'll be right back.
Woo, man, I cannot wait for this.
Where you at, Hoodlum? Hey, asshole! I'm back! Where you at? Come out! Hoodlum! Where are you? I'm here to play, baby! Hoodlum!
Hoodlum's not here, Matt. I haven't seen Hoodlum all day.
Why is he not here?
I don't know. I've only seen Anaya. I haven't seen Hoodlum at all.
Just Anaya?
Just Anaya.
By himself?
Didn't see Hoodlum.
Look at that smile.
Yeah. You see that perk up real quick?
Why you always hanging out in the stalls, man?
Because I like horses.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, man, fair.
It's a better answer than none.
Seriously.
Oh, God, I love this commercial.
What is this?
You can almost
He made a
taste it.
commercial?
You can smell it
Oh,
in the
just
air.
wait.
The winds of change are upon us here at the Hoodlum Pro Wrestling Academy. You see, ever since I've taken over the school, we are in a new era. Ever since I've taken over Colorado Pro Wrestling, we are in a new age. So all you young, hopeful wrestlers, all you young, upcoming athletes, you want to come down to the school, you want to come down to the quarry, down to Hoodlum Pro Wrestling Academy and try to make a name for yourself? Well, I have good news. For a limited time, we are offering my services for the low, low price of literally everything you got. Bring your entire paycheck. Bring your wife. Bring your kids. I want everything in your house. You cannot pay me enough for my services. As a
Kids
pro
must be potty trained.
Guys, you see that? And the wife has to cook.
Look at the phone number, 8675309, baby. Go to MercuryProWrestling.academy right now and join the revolution.
Oh, that song's stuck in my head now. 8675309.
Oh my God, he made his own commercial and everything.
Maybe it's the New Yorker in me. I don't know what it is. I don't like to be threatened. And quite frankly, I'm sick of Tyler's threats. I'm sick of you, Tyler. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, sir? How you doing, man?
Come with me, big boy.
That's a big man right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. First, making his way to the ring, hailing from Los Angeles.
Jed, I don't know what crap I would get for it. That was Hoodie's commercial.
150 pounds. Please welcome Anaya.
Well, here comes Anaya to the ring, and let's go back to what we just saw. Vince Russo looked like he was handpicking some of the students from the Pro Wrestling Academy to go up against Tyler Stinson, possibly.
You know, and that's a big guy. I've seen him around here for some of these shows. He is huge. He could be 7 feet tall.
And joining us on commentary now.
That lady's sign says it all right there, or that dude's sign right there in the front. Anaya does in fact suck.
Oh, there you go, Mark. We were talking earlier. There's the woman in the blue.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what's going on, John and Rob.
When we were at Milestone a couple years, wasn't Hunter Gray in the back sacrificing live chickens or something?
He was eating like a bag of boiled chicken with like one fork. Oh, there's boiled chicken breast. Oop.
If you people have not seen Hunter Gray live and in person, get a stepladder and go to an event where he's performing so you can actually look him in the eye. Man, it's huge.
The problems on me that he's having with Steven Ashburn, like I have anything to do with the light bulb finally going off in Steven's head. I've got nothing to do with that. He calls me a manipulator, a puppet master. You know what? Tyler's full of garbage, and Tyler's overstepping his boundaries, and I've had just about enough of him, and I hope Steven Ashburn takes care of that problem tonight.
Won the ring, Hunter Gray, one of the fastest new rising stars here at Rocky Mountain Pro Charge, John, and I don't think he's somebody that I would want to mess with at any point in time.
Yeah, great point, Rob. I wouldn't want to mess with Anaya.
I don't know if anyone caught that Anaya stole that kid's sign that said Anaya sucks.
There's a replacement.
Kid had a replacement ready to go.
Be interesting to see how that
smart kid
affects him tonight.
First, he had to ask the kid what the sign even said, because I don't know if Anaya can read the sign. But then when he said what it said, then he ripped it up.
He sounded it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen those letters together before.
In California public schools.
I had the privilege and honor of working with the late great Ultimate Warrior, and I gotta tell you, the more and more I see this Hunter Gray, he's very, very warrior-ish.
That's high praise from Vince Russo, and Hunter Gray has been very dominant since coming onto the scene at Rocky Mountain Pro, and we just saw Anaya with a nice takedown and a reverse cannonball. Great move by Anaya.
Well, John Hunter,
and I know you guys talked about it last couple times. I used to love those turnbuckle pads.
Against the young
Yeah, I've asked certain people, because they're different. That's more the boxing style pads, and what it was like to use them. Was it different? Was it better? Worse? Everybody seemed to have a decent opinion.
Yeah, it's all different. I mean, they've been adopted by the Japanese style too. You see those a lot in Japanese wrestling, and it's probably more comfortable on your back. But those I know we had issues with, because those would you'll only see them for a couple more episodes. They actually were kept ripping, so we had gone back to the old traditional 3.
Were they Velcro or were they like regular?
Oh, they were strapped down. They just the ones we got them, I believe, and Yaden could probably attest to it probably more. I think we got those with a set of ropes, so they weren't like the highest quality, but they looked cool.
Gives a unique look. It definitely does in pro wrestling. You expect to see like turnbuckles, but and you see that, and it's like, oh, that's a little different.
Probably the reason I don't let my wife come anymore. Look at that chest, Vince Russo.
I know. Well, I've been working out, Rob. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Another takedown there by
Hunter.
No. Hunter Gray right back up to his feet. Double axe handle. Just the strength of Hunter Gray picks Anaya up with ease.
Like a toy at this point. And Anaya.
Oh, you gotta love this.
My God.
Game plan, Rob.
No.
He doesn't strategize. He has no idea what he's gonna do once he gets into that ring. Like I said, very much like the late Ultimate Warrior.
Looks like he's setting him up for some sort of finisher. There's that impressive strength by Hunter Gray.
Oh.
Anaya gets out of it though.
Went for that jackhammer, didn't quite go through.
Oh, takes out Hunter Gray's legs.
You want to take down a giant.
And a huge uppercut
flying
there
Euro.
by Anaya. Wow. He's not going for the pin right off the bat, though. Will that cost him? And
John,
kicked out at 2.
You're absolutely right, man. When you got a guy like this in the ring and he's down, you got to go for that cover. Anaya wasted a couple of valuable seconds there.
That's exactly what we talked about last week.
Yeah,
Anaya
boy,
wasted
Mark.
time, and Matt Yaden.
Here we go again. The owner slash wrestler slash ex
Dad ref ringing the bell.
Academy. What is Matt Yaden doing now? Will somebody explain it to me?
Did you not see what happened a few days ago? The footage.
Look at Hunter's face. Hunter's loving every bit of it in the corner.
I saw Anaya and Hoodie leave him laying. When is enough for Matt Yaden, bro?
Not until he gets his school back, and I think that's pretty clear.
We ain't getting it back this way.
There's the bell, by the way. Match has been disqualified.
And I got to tell you something. Hunter Gray can't be too happy about that outcome.
That's his first loss on the record. Whether he was pinned or not, that's an L.
Oh yeah, guys, just show up whenever you want, you know? Hey, just show up whenever you want. Tag team champions. I refill my vape. You had to refill your vape? Refill my vape.
Refill my
God,
vape.
was you guys walk here from Utah? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Watch yourself.
Is there like a hidden joke in that? I didn't get it.
Anaya, you all right?
Brother,
Talk to me.
brother, what happened? What happened?
What do you think? Yaden jumped him from behind.
Yaden jumped.
Yaden wasn't.
Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do anything?
What am I supposed to do? Look.
Where is that piece of shit? Tell me where he is.
He went that way, I believe. Find him. I'll get medical. I'm on this. Get his ass.
That wouldn't have gone very well on a Christian network.
Let's go.
No. Christian Minecraft servers don't like that.
No. And boy, was that a match last week.
Mario had all the fructose.
I can elevate pro wrestling and de-elevate the feckless insulin levels. Another thing I promise you, from tonight on, if you want to see the champ and you're in the Rocky Mountain region, not a fat boy. That's the only place you will have to see me. I won't be nowhere else except here. Sugar-free Mario Ranger over here, the Rocky Mountain Pro Champion.
For a sugar-free guy, his eyes look like he's always on a lot of sugar.
Wicked.
I had a match against Humphrey Jacobs the first. And what a match. And I was thinking about it. I was even remembering growing up in Austria and having one opportunity to come here. And I deserved the opportunity to come here. So if anyone has the chance to face me for this, it's Humphrey Jacobs the first. And let me tell you why. Me and Jacob, over there in the ring, we blew off the roof. We elevated pro wrestling. What a fantastic match. We went the whole 11 yards. But at the end of the day, I won. But that's why he should get a shot at this. And that's why I went and met with the 80s guy. And I told him, Humphrey, pick any match of your choice. And if you win that particular match, you get a rematch for the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. And you know what he said? He said, Sugar-free Mario Ranger. All right, affirmative, let's do it. We'll do it my way. We'll do a bunkhouse brawl.
Oh.
I have no idea what it is. Barway brawl, bunkhouse match, whatever the crap it is. Just bring it over here, Humphrey. And if you beat me, you get a shot at this. But nevermore, I called my father and I said, as we speak, I'm elevating pro wrestling. I'm going to schools, to hospitals. Now I have more microphone time. I can educate the public being the champion. And I told him, I beat Humphrey Jacobs in the backyard brawl bet, whatever it is. And I'm still the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship holder over here, deservingly. Sugar-free Mario Avenger.
Nah, just quit.
I ran
Golden
Angel Trinity
promo
off.
machine,
and now
Mario
I ran the
Avenger.
great Knopf.
Mario had the gift of saying so much and not saying anything at all.
Unholy Trinity
Well said.
making an appearance. And look who's laid out in the middle of the ring.
Covered, hooks the leg.
Oh, we have a new Rocky Mountain Pro Lockets champion.
Busted nose and all. What guts, what determination it took for Nanny AC to stick through that match.
Kelly, I think she went in here. Let's see if we can grab her.
Whoa.
We gotta get this interview, all right? Come on. Allie, 2 weeks ago, you lost your title to the RMP rookie, Nanny AC. I didn't lose my title, okay? Freaking Angel Trinity made me. She got in the way. I don't know what she's doing back. Everyone knows, everyone's seen on camera, she tucked her tail between her legs and she took off from Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, okay? Everyone knows that. But next week, there's gonna be a one-on-one with Nanny AC. No Angel Trinity. What the hell? That's unholy. What in the world?
No, that wasn't the scariest thing I've seen all week. No.
Look, guys, as if the Angel Trinity hocus pocus isn't enough. Now, look what happened. What Matt Yaden did, he kicked the sleeping bear. Now you got a pissed off hoodlum because his buddy Anaya. I told you guys this was what was going to happen.
No, he definitely doesn't look happy. He's looking for some revenge at this point. And frankly, it probably shouldn't be a situation he's in tonight.
It should be a situation, and I smell ratings. I smell ratings here.
Yeah, Mario, you've only seen the beginning of the creepiness that is Unholy Trinity.
He attacked me after our match.
And I'll be honest with you.
Hopefully your car's not far from the building tonight.
Your problem is with Stephen Ashburn.
Tonight, you and me. No referees, no DQ, anything and everything goes.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. And
Two former tag partners, once tag team champions, about to go toe-to-toe in the ring. And you know, both of these guys know each other so well in the ring, but it'll be interesting to see how this plays out in a one-on-one matchup.
Stephen Ashburn, like we've talked about, he is a star. Vince, it's good that you see that, but it doesn't look like to me, from the outsider's perspective, that you've been putting stuff in his brain.
I haven't been putting stuff. He saw an opportunity when I came in, and he seized that opportunity. And I mean,
I'm a huge fan of this ring announcer too. This guy put everything he had into every sentence he said.
If Tyler loses tonight,
He's another one I met through broadcasting school. And did some radio work with him, and I believe he's now just doing ring announcing for an MMA company here in Colorado.
He's definitely got a talent. It's good that he's still doing it.
To blame for a lot of the nonsense going around here. But if he loses tonight, I guarantee you, bro, it'll be my fault.
well, there's some of that familiarity we just talked about as both men ducking moves that they're both familiar with as that bell rings, and here we go. Oh, and holding nothing back are these two. So much bad blood between them at this point. Tyler Stinson with some high knees to the midsection, and a nice kick there sends Stephen Ashburn out of the ring.
Well, they definitely know each other's moves because they've worked together as tag partners. You work out together. You work out in the ring together. They know what's coming next. So this match is going to be very interesting here tonight.
Yeah, and I will say this. Listen, Stephen Ashburn doesn't want an MMA fight against Tyler Stinson. And see that? I don't need to tell him that. Stephen knows that. That's why he grabbed the chair. Now it's his kind of match. He turned it in his favor.
We've seen Ashburn kind of be a loose cannon these last few weeks, and now he's got that chair. Now the brawl's going to spill outside the ring. What kind of elements are going to be added to this match now?
You know, it looks like Ashburn's having fun with this. The way he sat on the chair was mocking his former tag team partner a little bit.
You know, and a lot of Steven's game is mind games, and he has got.
Yeah, Mage, there was several of us that all went to the same broadcasting school, including El Presidente, Danger Dean.
Oh, right on the apron, and that's not going to feel good.
That's the hardest.
For those of you that can't see, I get to enjoy the Marky eating this pizza in front of me the whole time.
You are watching me. I am.
You are eating it. Yes.
I have one piece left to go. I am almost done with this torment. That is my own downfall because I said it. I'd do it, and I'm doing it. One more to go. Jesus. Oh, it's rough. We're getting through it. I'm hungry.
Coming out of Tyler Stinson. You don't want to get close to Tyler Stinson because, honestly, his fists, his legs, lethal weapons. You want to keep him at arm's length, and you do that with like a chair or a bat or something like that.
Promoting violence, weapons, that's what Vince Russo is all about.
And Tyler Stinson just dropped on his stomach onto that guardrail.
Nothing MMA about that.
And Ashburn with a running knee. Oh, I don't know how you get up from something like that, Rob.
Which voice in his head is telling him to do all this stuff right now?
Crowd letting them have it right now as Ashburn working on the outside of the ring as Stinson trying to regain his composure after that huge shot. Clubbing blow to the back of the spine.
You know, this match could end up in the stands like we've seen a lot here in the Rocky Mountain Pro Quarry. That's another reason you got to come and see one of the live shows here when we do the TV shows here at the Quarry. It is so much fun to be involved with these matches live. You think they look amazing on your TV right now?
See, I got to tell you, this is why I have no influence on Steven. Because if I was Steven right now, you know what I would be doing?
Oh, there's a pretty good shot.
Hitting Tyler with shit. Hit him with shit. Hit him with a chair. Hit him with a bat. Put him through a table. That's what I would be doing.
Yes.
We've gone right back now to the MMA style, and every time Steven falls, it works against his favor. He's down now. Stinson's in control. This shows you the little influence I have over Steven Ashburn.
I'm sure there's a great chance of us seeing something like that tonight in this match. As Tyler Stinson now with the upper hand, pushing his way through the crowd.
See that guy like ringside with the glasses? If I'm Ashburn, I'm picking up that guy and hitting Stinson with him. That's what I'm doing.
I think you would just like that. He likes to
love
give
to see
everybody
that,
a little
honestly.
help.
I hope that happens. Well, Ashburn is down.
Here comes the gloves coming off. This is when it gets serious. MMA gloves are off.
And they are lethal weapons, guys. Those fists are registered lethal weapons. He is a legit MMA fighter. I'll give him that. I think his record is 26-4 or something like that. And I told you, this is not what Steven Ashburn wants.
That shows you how personal it is between these two for Stinson to take these gloves off. Bare knuckles. That's what he wants to strike, and he goes for that Superman punch and misses. Face first into that steel chair that was set up in the middle of the ring.
Now if
wow.
Steven Ashburn, now you got to
I bet you the chair tastes better than the pineapple right now.
You got to do. Now you got Stinson down. Grab a groin. Whatever you do, get it. Cover him. Get this over with.
Tyler's tasting metal one way or the other, whether it be the chair or blood. He's tasting metal one way or the other.
And Ashburn looked like he hit his hand on that too on the way down in that flatliner.
Now they're both just worn down, and you can tell at this point as they're both on their knees trying to fight their way back up.
It's a battle of attrition right
what
now.
What do we got over
foes
here?
Now. We can say that the balance is over with.
Canadian Jet continuing his
both men exchanging blows now in the center of the ring.
Boy,
Look at you, Yaden. I thought he said that too. I wasn't sure about that, but I thought he said that. But yes, he did.
That's the Superman punch.
That's another one of those Russo-isms.
Ashburn is down. Is Stinson going to go for the cover?
Stinson gave him a Van Punchinator.
I think he's feeling the effects of that punch, even though it was with the chair. Can he make the cover?
Or is he going to put him in some kind of MMA submission hold? There's the ankle lock. Are you giving up on your boy here?
Vince, how does it feel to see this right now?
I told you Steven did not want to get in an MMA fight with Tyler Stinson. I said that from the get-go.
And look how much he's turning that ankle. You can see that's not the way an ankle's supposed to go.
No refs out there to break it, dude.
Here comes somebody in the ring.
Who is that?
That's
What?
that
Hey.
student from earlier that.
That's your
That's
dog.
recruited.
Who? What?
Oh,
What?
wow.
Who is this man, Vince Russo?
What a
This is your
joke
guy.
slam.
You tell me we'll both know.
Did you give him the command from back here?
What the heck?
This is your guy. This is the guy from the school.
I didn't see that coming, fellas.
What a mega choke slam, and there's a cover by
That was the
Ashburn.
weekend before he became a
It is
musician.
over.
Raise his hand, bro. Bro, let me tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You want to call me
here's
to
your
the ring
winner,
when I'm taking care of business in the back?
Ashburn.
There's going to be consequences that have to be paid.
First of all, Chet, Russo is a New York guy, so it has nothing to do with being a Boston thing. It's more of a wicked Russo thing. Like some of us say it, but Russo basically, I think, patented it.
Does your thug have a name? Are you going to tell us anything about this guy?
What thug?
The guy that
Have
you
you
hired
ever seen
earlier to
him?
put him in
That
the
guy
ring.
was nicely dressed. He had designer sunglasses. What thug, bro? Do you know what a thug is, Rob?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh,
And there he is back with a chair
One
shot.
for the- one
It
for
is
the
not
road.
over right
Hey.
now.
2 for the road.
Chair
3 for the
shots
road.
now by
Whoa,
Ashburn.
break a couple ribs. 7 ribs. That's it, bro. Put the period at the end of the second.
Did you tell Ashburn to do this,
I didn't
Vince?
tell Ashburn to do anything. I just want to see now if Tyler calls me out next week.
Lesson probably learned at this point.
Valuable lesson learned. Valuable.
Wow. Stephen Ashburn, the smile on his face says it all, gentlemen. What a match. Does that officially go in the record books? He counted himself the 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. That's a W in my book, bro, and that's all that really matters.
So disrespectful. Ashburn stepping on the back of the neck of Tyler Stinson as he leaves the ring.
Hey, you know, let me tell you something, John. Wrestling ain't about respect. It's about hurting your opponent. It's about beating your opponent. There's no respect involved in any of that.
Well, there was certainly no respect at the end of this match when he took, how many chair shots
is
did
he
you count?
crying?
12? Could be some
Is he crying?
John, would you go check
Is
on
Tyler
him?
crying? I thought there was no crying in MMA.
Oh, Stephen Ashburn
He's
is
not
back
done.
now.
He's not.
Security trying to hold him.
He's pissed off. Tyler's crying.
Look at Ashburn fighting
That's
the security
it.
now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Back on.
This is what has gotten Stephen Ashburn over, bro. This is what's eating away at Tyler Stinson. This guy could very well be a champion in the future of Rocky Mountain.
I really would love Coastal's idea on what Ashburn did there.
Where you at? Huh? Come on! Ain't nobody here but me! It's just me and you, boy! Where you at, Yaden? Huh? Come out wherever you are, punk! Let's do this! Right now! Oh, yeah. There you are, big man, huh? Running in on my brother's matches, huh? Beating him up when I'm not here! Beat people up! Beat people up! You better back up! You tear him up! Freaking head off, boy! I'm gonna knock your freaking head off! I don't care who has control! Take that shirt off! Take that shirt that way! I will wear this shirt! Oh, is it really? Is it really? That's my shirt! Is it really? My school! You are my school! I don't give my school, you son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
I already said he was out there alone. Just him and just the 2 of them.
If there was ever a more... Go ahead.
I was gonna say our mothers were right when we were a kid, and they said don't trust a hoodlum.
Ye needs to take Russo's advice and grab a
You
groin.
need to understand something. This school, this company, this state, it belongs to me. It belongs to my brother. It belongs to the 4-Point Cartel.
Well, the 4-Point Cartel making it known to Matt Yaden that the wrestling school belongs to Hoodlum. Will he show up next week after 2 straight beatdowns? And what we do know, we will have the first ever ladies lumberjack match between Nanny AC and Ali Gatto for the Lockheads title.
Plus, Humphrey Jacobs I has a chance in the bunkhouse brawl to get another shot at Mario Vander's championship.
We'll see you there.
Dude. Talk about a Fallout episode.
Yeah.
Right. What are your thoughts on the episode, gentlemen?
That was intense. In every aspect, in every scene, in everything.
Hey, Lucas like horses.
That was the most intense thing that we
If
found
nothing else,
out.
we learned that much.
All right.
You know, a lot of fallback. This thing with Hoodlum and Yaden is not over whatsoever. The commercial was just, I think, a little bit of above and beyond on Hoodlum's part to just keep digging the knife deeper. Man, that was a hell of a commercial. The Hoodlum Pro Wrestling Academy. But something just tells me like we haven't seen much of this as the dudes, but we get a funny feeling this is only going to get worse and worse between these two to a boiling point that reaches some crescendo somewhere.
Now here's the big question. You seem to be alive after your run-in with the pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
Do we have a final grade?
It got worse.
How worse?
No, I'm with Mercury on this one. It started out okay. I could deal with it, and then it got worse. Final grade is like 3 out of 10. If I had to give it anything, I'd give it a 3 out of 10. That got far worse. I finished it, but that got far worse.
Bet you're wishing you saved that piece of cake for now.
Damn it.
That's a good point.
I could use a nice piece of chocolate cake right now. That's all right.
Now,
I got cinnamon rolls waiting for me when I get home.
here's a question for everybody in chat. Do we watch episode 8 or do we go right into the Q&A with KD? I'll let the chat decide.
No, Mr. Fourth Row, I needed a flavor to like offset it. I don't think it had anything to do with that. It was the pineapple itself. It was the pineapple itself. It had nothing to do with the pepperoni or the ham or any of no. So
Titus you only count as one vote. What are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, Titus, if we're going by the rule of, taking several seats on a plane, then Titus counts as 2.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Titus knows I love him.
Oh, that burned more than the pineapple and the heartburn. Oh my God.
Titus knows I love him, and he knows I wouldn't say that. I only say that because he would say it himself.
Mr. Fourth Row goes, I blame the pepperoni.
Ooh, that's a spicy meatball, huh?
Spicy pepperoni.
Oh, baby.
I blame it on not having any energy today. I've been dealing with food poisoning all night and day.
That's the worst. Oh man, bro. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I woke up at 11 o'clock and went, oh, we're going to have this game today. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like chat wants to watch episode 8.
I'm down for that. It'd be good to see what's going on next, where this goes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You knew you weren't going to get away with that.
Oh, shitski.
Floor is yours, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
I hear you, Titus.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Great. I'm just sitting in my office doing some rearranging, and
as you do.
As you do,
Mm-hmm.
And you hear some smart-ass kid open his mouth about a guy who is retired and at home, comfortable. I'm in sweats and socks and just relaxing. And did Katie just pick a fight? Did Katie pick a fight on Johnny Deathdrop's birthday?
It's true. It is. Way to sneak that in there, too.
Yeah.
Solid, Titus. Not bad. Not bad.
Hey, it's
It's
the
not my
most
first
exciting
promotion
thing
here,
I've
okay?
seen all day. So.
Anyways, Katie only says that, chat, because I was here. Relax.
It's true. It's true.
Right.
And if I'm in chat, how do I not pop in and say something? then people have to question what's wrong with me. So I popped in just enough to make sure KD knows that I'm not dead yet. So rumors continue to. Anyways, happy birthday, my friend. I love you so much. I'm so happy to know you, and I'm so glad to see everything that you're doing. And I'm excited to talk to you more about 2023 and beyond, because I got great feelings for you, brother. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your life and that which I've met all these other people, including Triple I. I can't believe I'm going to say that. Thank you, Johnny, and happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate the kind words.
That went a lot more smoothly than I thought it was going to. All right, no, we're good. All right.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
So that episode 8 there, we should push play on that.
Episode 8 it is.
I was going to say with Vig and Jackson, if there was ever a team name that fit, HR Nightmare was definitely it.
HR shoving stuff.
Can you guys still see the screen? It's black right now, but
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you hit play, we should be good. See a cursor moving.
Vince Russo,
There we go.
get your ass out here right now.
Yeah, you definitely need this recap. It's been a while since I've seen that episode 7, so.
Gotta wonder how Russo's gonna react to being called out, but
And I believe at the time it was Chris Long who had just left TNA who was doing these and was doing a lot of editing on us on the episodes.
The best tag team in this place.
So we had a hell of a crew even back then.
Your problem is with Steven Ashburn. Tonight, you and me. No referees, no DQ, anything and everything goes. It's just two friends fighting. I'm my own man. Everything that I have done up to this point is me. I don't like to be threatened. And quite frankly, I'm sick of Tyler's threats. I'm sick of you, Tyler. Follow me, big boy.
who is somebody in the ring?
Who is that?
It's that student from earlier
That's your
crew.
Man, did he plant him good.
And these demons that are running around right here are going
911 style from ECW.
straight to hell.
Well, this is now the Hoodie Pro Wrestling Academy, and I'm not gonna stand for any of that crap. That's what I'm doing. Yeah! Yeah! Where you at, Hoodlum? Hey, asshole! I'm back!
Hey, asshole!
No, I've only seen Anaya. I didn't see Hogan, but that's Anaya. That'll work.
When is enough for Matt Gaten, bro?
Not until he gets his school back, and I think that's pretty
We
clear.
ain't getting it back this way.
What happened? What happened? What do you think?
Yaden jumped him from behind.
Yaden jumped! Where you at, Yaden? Come out, wherever you are, punk! Let's do this! Right now! Oh, yeah. There you are, big man, huh? Running in on my brother's matches, huh? I'm gonna knock your freaking head off. I don't care who has control. Take that shirt off. Take that shirt away. I will wear this shirt to my school. Fool! You need to understand something. This school, this company, this state, it belongs to me. It belongs to my brother. It belongs to the 4-Point Cartel.
Both ladies down right now, no disqualification match, no idea what's going on. The lights have turned off. That's Angel Trinity. That is the former Lockheads champion, looking very different from the last time we've seen her. I think Angel Trinity might be losing it.
She may be regretting it now, but I've got to give Nanny credit. She stepped up. Trinity making an appearance.
She scares the hell out of me.
Oh,
Nanny might get this.
She's got the cover. Hooks the leg.
Oh, that, gentlemen, is what you call an upset.
I didn't lose my title, okay? But next week, there's gonna be a one-on-one with Nanny AC. No Angel Trinity. What the hell? That's unholy. What in the world?
That was nightmare fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a lumberjack match for the Rocky Mountain Pro Rockets Championship.
I gotta go into a little bit of backstory here about this young lady. I don't know if you guys mentioned it or if anybody mentioned it last time we were doing the rewind. Everyone knows we filmed these episodes at a certain time together. This was filmed the same night that she won that championship, and she did legitimately break her nose in that first match.
Yo, and she was gushing.
Yeah, it was like the first or second move. It was, you know, she broke her nose, went backstage, washed herself off, reset her own nose, and went back out.
Oh my God, she's a hockey player. That's why.
So this is her second match that evening, and the second with a broken nose.
With a broken nose, my God.
Yeah, she didn't go to the doctor until the next day to go have it looked at.
You won the Rockets championship with a broken freaking nose.
Yep. She was tough, man.
Yeah, we made it better with the
And yeah, Mr. Fourth Row saying in the chat, she did start selling T-shirts with the picture where it was black and white except for the red of the blood.
That's pretty awesome.
It was pretty cool.
That's a piece of shirt, yeah.
Listen, man, Nanny is the rookie. Nanny won the title with a little help from Angel Trinity. Allie's pissed off.
This is awesome. How often do you see like a women's match with the fellas as the lumberjacks on the outside? This is pissa. I like this.
Very holy Trinity at this point, Vince Russo, and I think you know that.
Unholy. You know that song? Unholy! Go ahead.
Here he goes. People in the crowd are laughing at you at this point, watching you down here at the table.
Bro, I gotta tell you, Allie Gatto is just one tough chick, Rob.
Absolutely.
I mean, she's the kind of chick I think that would just make love to you and then beat the ever-living shit out of you. You know, I mean, let's call a spade here, shall we, gentlemen?
I didn't quite take her that far in my mind.
Taking you like that, John.
Jesus Sunday, you and the boys say I had a way with words when I talk about certain things. My God, so has a different kind of thing.
See, at least when I go to say something like that, it was always, you know, she's the type of girl that'll punch you in the face but still make you follow her Instagram.
Modern problems require modern solutions. That's right.
Exactly. Oh, good Lord.
My God.
I would love if Allie came back to RMP. She was always one of my favorite
She had
Lockettes.
Anytime we'd watch her, she had an intensity.
Interesting here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charge.
Looks like Ashburn might have been taking it to Tyler Stinson outside as the action is back in the ring.
Vince, that's your fault, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I got to tell you, man, the last match Nanny AC wanted was a lumberjack match. Because she needs to kind of just roll out, get the 5 count, put the title on Allie, because the longer she stays in this match, the more punishment there's going to be. I don't think she's had one offensive mood yet.
There's a vicious backbreaker there by Allie Gatto.
Look at that stretch.
Just kind of toying with Nanny AC right now. She wants that title back.
And again, imagine doing all this, still not being able to breathe out of your nose.
Last time.
Right?
Woman scorn, right, Rob? You know about woman scorn, right?
I think most men do.
Yeah, exactly, except John. But anyway, as I was saying, look at that. The knee to the head, the knee to the face, the boots to the midsection. Allie Gatto is just brutal.
Allie Gatto, she wants her championship back tonight, that's for sure.
Oh,
beautiful
great
snap.
Suplex there. Not going for the cover just yet. Big leg drop. Still no cover, though. Guess she just wants to.
The Gorillas like what they're seeing on the outside of the ring, that's for sure.
I think it looks like Curtis Cole's getting the crowd fired up as well.
Oh!
Big swing.
Beautiful.
Breaker.
What a series of moves there by Allie Gatto. There goes the lights.
Hey,
we know what that means.
Get your hands out of my pocket, Russo.
That New Yorker in him.
Oh boy.
This is the
unholy
Achilles
Trinity.
heel. You knew it was going to happen. You knew it was just a matter of time. Now we're going to even up this match a little bit.
Even the Lumberjacks couldn't stop her. Oh, great move there by Unholy Trinity.
Oh, wow.
As she doesn't let go of the break, and another one.
The strength of Unholy Trinity. Man,
Roll
you look
back
at her,
through
you
and
would think she had two
deadlift
of
a
those
woman
in a
like
row
that.
in her.
My goodness.
I don't know.
And check out all the guys around ringside. No one knows quite what to make of this.
You ain't gonna get in there and stop this if you're one of those. No way.
I guess she made the
Nope,
decision. She was going to be bullied no more, gentlemen.
Well, Alligato
Even the one man who could get in there and stop it right now, the ref in there, dad ref, he ain't getting anywhere near this.
Unholy Trinity.
That's a good point, John. About the first one you made in the last 6 weeks. But anyway, as you can see, both women now up at the top. Oh! Ali took the brunt of that one, no question about it.
I'd like to take the brunt of that one.
Pancake Central.
Hey, listen, family. Hey, Rob, honestly, bro, is that what I pay your salary for? Comments
Dad
like
ref.
that?
I don't know his name, Tiny. He just looks like dad ref.
No, so would you like to know his name? It's just as you'll just keep calling him Dad Ref.
Did you not pay the bill again, Russo?
What's his real name?
Someone needs to call
Martin Aloysius.
Dad ref. That's so much easier to call ref dad. He just looks like that if he caught somebody cheating, he'd just walk over and go, now, no. You're very disappointing right now. Don't do that.
You never make him angry, you just make him disappointed.
That's right. That's right.
He sends people to their room.
No PlayStation.
He needs grass-stained New Balance.
Puke it up. You know what that is? Do you know what that is? That's weakness coming out of you. That's weakness coming out of you. That's Mercury Pro Wrestling coming out of you. This is the Hoodlum Pro Wrestling Academy. You know what? You're done. You're done puking. Run the stairs. Run the stairs. Run.
Yeah, I agree with Ref Spicer. Aloysius is fun to say, but it's hella right.
This is crap.
Yeah.
Get up those steps. Get up those steps. You suck, kid. You are terrible. You are nothing. You are nothing compared to me. Get up those steps.
Mr. Fourth Row, maybe Derek Stone thinks that.
What in the world?
You know what? You are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just.
It's a good thing we're not showing all of us on camera right now.
Oh no, he does
his
that.
eyes here. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lotion and. Oh my God! Look at this poor bastard right here.
Well, if there's a benefit to no cam right now, that'd be it.
That's it.
Oh God! Gotta get it
Push the lotion. Put the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the bones again.
You can almost taste
yeah.
it. You can smell
That
it
was
in the
good.
air. The
Needed
winds
that.
of change are upon us here at the
What's up, Katie, Maki, Sunday, Johnny? Someone's birthday today.
Ever since I've taken over the school, we are in a
Love
new
it.
era. Ever since I've taken over Colorado,
I can give you a special
pro
birthday
wrestling,
surprise next time I
we
see
are in a
you.
new
Huh?
age. So all you young,
Remind me not to
hopeful
show up.
wrestlers, all you young,
Oh,
upcoming athletes,
I have a
you
feeling
wanna
we'll be
come
seeing
down
each
to the
other
school? You
soon.
wanna come down to
I have a very good feeling
down
about
to
that,
Hoodlum Pro
and
Wrestling
I know
Academy,
when, and
trying
you
to make a name for
don't.
yourself? Well, I have good news. For a limited time, we are offering my services
worried.
for the low
You
price
should
of
be. You should be.
everything you got. Bring your entire paycheck. Bring your wife.
What do you
bring
turn?
your kids.
28, 29,
You cannot pay me enough for my services.
29 and a half.
Pro wrestling trainer.
Are you trying to guess my age?
Look at the phone number.
Yeah.
33 today.
Go to
Woo!
Academy right now.
Larry Legend.
33? I wish I was that young. Look at you go. What a boy. Ah.
Bring your kids. And he had stipulation on them too. The kids had to be potty trained.
And the wives had to cook.
You know how to cook. That's right. And everything in your house too. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Your invitation.
Oh, there's the big dog right there.
Whoa! You've not lived until you've had a Tyler Stinson thrown in your general direction.
By a 7-foot monster.
Yes.
Oh, is this a wild KD on camera?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Kelly, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, did you see the footage from earlier this week with that new student?
Yeah, of course I saw the footage from earlier this week.
What's he thinking?
I don't know what he's thinking. You know what? I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna come in and he thinks he's gonna take my school. It's obvious he doesn't know how to run a business. You know what? I don't know what he has no idea what a business is. He's a hoodlum. The name speaks for itself.
You know what? He's a piece of shit, Kelly. I've known he was a piece of shit. He's
YouTube, this is
proving
pre-recorded,
what a
by the
piece
way.
of shit that he is, and then he's gonna get on a new. That was the kid's first day. That was
We
a
definitely
tryout.
could
Are
not
you
be on
kidding me? Trying
TNT.
to drive people away from here? Well, I'm gonna put a
No.
stop to it.
TNT only allows one
Care if he
S-bomb.
thinks this is his school. I don't care what the papers say. This is still
They usually
my
give it to
school.
Jericho.
I built this
Yep.
thing. I will keep this.
I think they may have changed the locks.
They did what? I just think I got the wrong key.
Yeah, I saw somebody here.
You gotta be freaking.
God. I think Yeti needs some lotion. That'll calm him down.
Yeah, why don't you offer him some? Go ahead, right here.
Yeah.
Right now.
I don't care who I gotta
What?
He's
kill
in chat.
to get here and get my school
If he had some lotion, he could have gotten to those doors easier. They was trying to enter. You know? He's gotta loosen up a little bit.
Well, strong words from Matt Yaden, who is still determined to get back his pro wrestling academy.
You know, he's invested his heart and soul into this thing, and I don't think
Two
he's gonna stop
cool
until he gets
dudes,
it back.
man. Look at
Week
these
after
fellas.
week, I think that
And
shows
listen to that music.
Yeah.
What it shows
It's pretty fly.
punishment. What it shows
For a couple white guys.
That's right.
We actually had some good musicians at the time. Our ring announcer, Woody, was one of them. Did a couple songs for our talent.
What is no longer his, the more the Gorillas are going to kick him to the curb. And I'll be honest.
I think that
It's
Eric
weird
guy
seeing
has a good future. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird seeing Dustin Urick with a smile on his face, actually. Look at this. We didn't see that very often over the last few years.
I think he had a pretty good future as a singles wrestler after this, though.
I mean, that's a fact, yes.
Can't say that so much. Well, I mean, I was gonna say for Zero Cool there, but he ended up having some gold around his waist too. So
I think I'm more surprised seeing Dustin with that smile, but seeing referee Joel Gessner with hair.
Oh, yeah.
You want to roll, bro.
Filter? You mean Filter? Last I saw he was in the back having a hot chocolate.
A little cold out, so I guess I can see that.
Yeah, Titus, I love this song for the cartel.
Clarify that. I don't have to ask him.
I tell you, Jason Jax doesn't look like a hot shot. These guys look a little pissed off to me. Maybe this has to do with what's been going down at the Hoodlum Pro Wrestling Academy during the week.
I guess you would know best. You seem to know a lot more than most of us.
Want to give us a little insight there, Vince?
Well, I mean, you saw these guys popping off a little earlier, not like in the rules, a little hesitant to follow
You must be this tall to wrestle. See the kids sign.
price to pay, courtesy of Titus. We're gonna have to see what Titus
Excellent
comes up
sign. That's a fantastic sign.
You know something? Give me your attention.
Oh, we know those words.
Boy, he's certainly waiting. And the Quarry doesn't really respect that very much, it doesn't seem, here for Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. Well, they're really giving it to him.
The booze just raining down on Titus. I think everybody's getting tired of waiting, though.
Covering his ears, probably a Hershey massaging
I
his
said,
I think Titus likes this, to be honest with you. I think they're egging him on. I think he likes the spotlight. I think the more time in the ring for Titus, the better.
I like that T-shirt that Titus got at Hot Topic.
He is thinking at this point.
Yeah,
he looks angry right now.
Titus feeds off this negative energy.
Kendrick LaRoe popping in the chat. What's going on, big man?
Oh, sorry, Titus. That was a Walmart special.
You see Humpty Dumpty number 1 and Humpty Dumpty number 2 think they've got a Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Championship match right here, right now. You're right, Dustin, you are owed one. When I say so. And that isn't tonight. See, you've opened your mouth, you talk a lot of garbage, you yammer, yammer, yammer. But you talk to the wrong people. Oh, that's a fact, stupid cool. So let me tell you what you got tonight. You don't have a championship
Stupid
match.
cool. Oh shit.
I gotta agree with Echo in the chat. You know, he wants to see HR Nightmare. I want to see HR Nightmare versus La Isla.
Ooh.
Okay, now this is going to get interesting. Now the gorillas are coming out. Now we got a little 4-on-2
Of course they are.
situation. I'm not sure exactly what Titus has in mind, but we're going to find out very shortly.
As in facing the tag champs wasn't hard enough.
Titus
Here
is one
comes
big
the
scary
Left Coast
dude.
Gorillas. What are they going to add to this match if they're going to be part of it?
Did you just say duty?
I said duty, yep. I said duty.
These two cool dudes.
Did you say he's one big scary duty?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that you called him a duty.
So, to be fair, you're not gonna get a championship match.
He looks like he could eat all 6 competitors in that ring right now. Oh my god.
Interesting.
See, you guys thought I was mean.
Yeah, and Titus already came in here once.
Yeah, but Eyes doesn't
Ed
know
complimented
that.
Eyes.
You didn't say anything.
Yep, good to know. Thank you.
Titus, you're more than welcome to come back and respond if you so wish.
Please do. I'll give you $1. Please do.
This is my kind of match.
Are you ready?
Welcome back, everyone, and we got the chain gang match going on right now as two cool dudes are battling against the 4-Point Cartel, HR Nightmare and the Left Coast Gorillas.
Did Titus just throw the ref out?
Yeah.
Yes.
He is the CEO, technically.
To be honest
I mean,
with you.
yeah,
I like
but
this match.
Only if Marky
see-
eats an entire pineapple and ham
Where
pizza.
there's chains, there's blood. Where
I
there's
just
blood,
did.
There's ratings.
He actually just did.
Win, fellas.
I
Win,
did.
win.
I ate that whole pizza.
Right there. They are giving it
Kelly
to
is a witness.
right now. Holy
I
cow.
watched him eat all 4
Guys,
slices.
listen, again,
Oh, it
these
got
guys
worse and
throwing
worse as I ate it, but I still
bucking
finished
the
it.
system at Hoodlum's new school. This is what you get, bro. Listen, what is the old saying? You know what is the old saying when you open up your mouth? There's consequences that have to be paid.
And you're okay with these kind of
Did
consequences?
they deserve this type
bro.
of punishment?
Yes, they
though,
did,
Vince?
John. What are you, Mother Teresa over here? Yes, bro.
Well,
This is certain punishment here coming
Oh.
to Too Cool. Relentless.
This is a
relentless
legit
big bang on
4-on-2 handicap
Holy
match, man.
cow.
Oh yeah.
We should go on the and help him right now.
Dustin, you're
Go right ahead.
You first.
I will.
Look at
I
that
will.
match like
I
this.
figured this would be right up Triple I's alley, you know,
Would somebody
6
come out
guys
here
in
and stop
chains.
this? But I'm not going to say that because I'm rather enjoying this. I like the beat.
So, Kelly, what else are you doing on Sunday nights? You want to be on the show like every week?
blood at any point in this match, and I don't think anybody
You can be on the
needs
show
to really
next
stop
week.
anything.
Oh.
Well, they just stopped each other.
That hurt.
The match could be over.
It just
right
ripped
now,
the
but
chain
they're
off
not gonna
Big's
pin
wrist.
these guys.
They're just
did.
Just going to continue to
Look at
punish
him.
them.
Just having fun. This is who the 4-Point Cartel is.
They live for this.
God.
This is their
Hope they have
type
medical
of match.
insurance.
Yeah, notice
Oh,
Matt
God.
Yaden ain't running out to the ring anytime soon when there are chains involved. You notice that?
Dustin getting stretched
He's probably not stupid.
like he's a new guy. Oh,
And who would have known that he'd become the
Looks like
longest
Dustin
reigning
Urich
Rocky
trying to
Mountain Pro
mount some
Heavyweight champion?
offense.
Right.
this was a different Dustin, I guess.
Shot to
I don't
Anaya.
think anybody saw that coming.
Oh, just like that.
Anaya
Oh.
puts him on his back.
Yeah, he learned from
think
this.
Zero Cool's
He learned
beating
that
his
numbers
feet.
help.
In a few minutes.
And that's how he did it.
Just beat down.
No, with numbers.
I don't know if Zero Cool
There is no
agreeing
way to
at this
deny
point,
that
to be
those
honest.
numbers helped him to keep it for as long as he did. That's true.
Too bad he didn't have the weight back then.
Oh, look at him getting stretched again.
His wingspan is growing.
It really is. dude.
Limbs out of sockets. So that would
It's
be a
tug of
rating there,
Uric.
I would think. The guy's arm comes out of his socket. They would
just
be
got
talking
ripped
about
off.
that
Uh-oh.
around the
Oh,
world.
Who are you?
He lost his shoe.
You don't need shoes.
Matt Yaden fighting off Jason Jackson, and we know the bad blood between these
I was
two
reffing a
recent
match a
weeks.
couple months ago. That happened to me in the middle of the match.
Huge
One of my
back
shoes
body
fell off.
drop.
That happens.
Here comes
F
the
shoes. A little shoeless.
and Hoodie.
Oh, Buck,
bro.
remind me later to
has
tell you a
Matt
story
Yaden's number.
that Chris Hero told me about the greatest ref call he ever had happen in a match.
Ever since he went through that burning table, Yaden hasn't even gotten
I was getting in a weird position for a pinfall, and I kind of like, they say ice skaters like toe pick, like your toe just gets caught. My ankle like twisted. Thank God I have like slip-ons, slip-offs. I'd have messed myself up. And I had to no sell it. You can't go grab it and put it back on. You got to just leave it there.
I don't care what anyone says. Guerrilla Warfare is probably one of the best tag team finishers of all time.
Yeah.
I would hope so, Rob. Let's face it, bro. He lost the school. He showed up at the school the next week, got beat down, showed up at the building, got beat down, just got beat down a third time. Enough, Matt. Enough. You're starting to look like
Group hug at the end.
We got a lot of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge left to come. We remember the first battle for the championship against Humphrey Jacobs I and Mario Vanger. Now, John, they have an opportunity. Well, they're fighting again tonight. If Humphrey Jacobs I wins the Bunkhouse Brawl, then he has a chance at another championship.
Hey, Katie, on a side note, you and I have the same hairstyle almost. Just realized.
I know.
Look at that. You're taking after me. I really am. I'm an inspiration to all.
That windblown, just got out of bed look?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What happened to the audio?
I think it was muted due to a copyright reason.
Oh, God damn it, YouTube.
Which makes no sense because ever since we got on TV, we were very strict about using non-copyrighted songs and libraries that we actually had subscriptions to. So I'm not sure why this one got taken out.
Probably got copyrighted after the fact.
Yeah. Which is just irritating because if I remember correctly, the song was actually pretty good.
Well, during the review of the match, you get to listen to the dudes and mainly Triple I talk about lotion. So there you go.
Triple I sing like a song or something. We need music background. Just hum something.
Oh wait! I got it.
Yeah.
For everybody that might not know what in the hell that was, no, that was not a giraffe getting like tickled. That was Triple I imitating J.K. Pop's entrance music. It's one of those artistic interpretations, like a Picasso of.
You said artistic, right?
Artistic, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just making sure. I don't want to get that confused.
Over the last few months, Sam Udell and I have been
I had to download J.K. Pop's theme song on Spotify, and I'll work out to it. I'll listen to it when I work out at the gym.
Fun-loving exterior. He's nothing
Does it
but
make
a
you throw up?
spineless coward. And what
Oh God, no! It just inspires me more.
Right. He doesn't show up.
Love it.
Because he knows that when I was the #1 contender, his title was mine.
This is great.
So what happens? They strip him of the title, and I'm thrown into a complete unknown with sugar-free Mario Vanger. Now, while some might say that he's a clown, I have to give him credit. He did.
It's kind of funny that Humphrey could never pronounce Mario's name right, and Mario never pronounced Jake's name right.
But to my credit, I showed so strongly.
But I will say that robe was impeccable.
So much
Beautiful robe.
that he felt
Love
he
the
had no
robe.
choice but to offer me another match. This time, if I win, I get another shot at his title. So what kind of match am I going to pick? You know, I've gone through the annals of professional wrestling. I've looked back. War Games? No. Cage match? No. Ladder match? Been there, done that. What we are going to have is a bunkhouse stampede. The brainchild of the American Dream himself. We're gonna battle all over the arena. Chairs, tables, who knows, shovels, wheelbarrows, I don't know.
Oh my.
All I know is that I can pin him anywhere I want in this arena, and I, again, Humphrey Jacobs I, will be the #1 contender.
Hey, Curtis.
Oh my.
Curtis.
What the
I'm sorry.
hell?
Listen. Titus Machiavelli
You gotta
has
pay
announced that
attention to
next
this
week
one.
on
It's my
Charge,
favorite
you
one.
have to defend your Charge championship against Steven Ashburn. Can I get your thoughts on that?
What?
Titus Machiavelli has announced next week your Charge championship is on the line
I've seen
against
this
Steven Ashburn.
on Twitch
Thoughts
on the clip.
wrestling Steven next week.
The dude that beats up the trainees and the fans, I have to fight that guy?
Yes.
I've seen this.
What stinks is the dude's actually like a really good... Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Do you have a gun?
I don't have
If
a
I
gun.
shot this red barrel, it would explode! What's in here?
Do you
know
think
what this is?
Do you think that's wise?
What? Of course it's wise! There is treasure in here, or a rupee, or ammo, or there's probably like a steak, and if I eat it, I'm gonna... What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Cameraman sucks a butt! I got
Where is this Curtis Cole?
You know, this Curtis Cole has to be the biggest jackass I think I've
Oh my
ever
God.
seen.
That's
in
a-
life is
God.
one big
Good
video
for him.
game. Well, let me tell you, the video game is going
That was one of the highest watched clips on the Twitch channel.
Steven Ashburn.
I remember when we first started, I went back and watched a bunch of those.
Triple I is gonna go pick up like plots like that and start throwing them if there's money in them.
Oh, hell yeah. There's a quarter in there, I would do it.
You're gonna be banned from the Walmart Garden Center.
He already is.
For much different reasons.
Yeah, but very different reasons.
That's okay. I'll go the one down the street.
It was a phenomenal match, but not only that, Rob, you got to give credit to the champion Mario Vanja because out of respect, he gave Humphrey Jacobs the first this match tonight, the match of his choice, because Mario's saying, brother, I'm good enough to beat you twice.
He is definitely a fighting champion, that is for sure. He's shown that a lot the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so much on the line for Mario Vanger. He's waited so long for the opportunity to get this title, but could the decision to have this brawl tonight cost him in the future?
What do you mean in the future? The match is taking place now.
The title shot
now
next
it's
week.
What future, bro? What
title shot in the
somebody's
future,
gonna drive the DeLorean in here?
Smeared as Jacobs look like somebody you just see it in as an extra in Roadhouse.
If Humphrey Jacobs wins the match tonight, he gets that championship.
Actually, yeah, now that you mention with the jeans and everything, yeah.
I just said that. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, these two are wasting no time.
Yeah, Mario's an extra in an Arnold movie.
Yeah.
John's going to need a vacation for the next few weeks.
It's already booked, Rob.
This match is already heading to the outside.
Yeah.
Mario Vanger might not want to face Humphrey Jacobs the first for the championship again.
You know, again, we've talked about it the last time these two guys tied up and what gave Mario the advantage, the veteran. Humphrey
I said that, Vince.
Hey, don't interrupt
I said that,
on
Vince.
that and kill his mic.
I already said that, Vince.
Oh, jeez.
You need to hug this out. We got a job to do here.
Listen, when I say something, don't you say I already said that, bro, okay? I've been carrying you on my back like freaking Quasimodo for the last 4 weeks, John, whatever it's been. The fact of the matter is, when you look at Humphrey Jacobs, he looks like a seasoned veteran. This guy has been training
Glad we got the lighting
for
around the ring
less
better.
than 6 months. Mario Vanger, on the other hand, he's been with Rocky Mountain Pro from day one.
Yeah, Kendrick. Mario had the long hair at the time.
Around the arena and in a bunkhouse.
Oh, dude, Mario had a hell of a flow.
Every inch of this arena is going to come into play.
Let's talk about this arena that they're fighting in. Concrete steps,
Hell of a head of lettuce.
levels. There's a lot of elements that are added to this match that
Get
makes
out of the
it
way,
very
security
dangerous
guy.
for these two.
Humphrey Jacobs the first is not liking how he's feeling right now. Mario Vanger's definitely taking it to him. The crowd here in the Rocky Mountain Pro Quarry.
I got to tell you something. I hope Matt Yaden has insurance because I don't think there's been a single match that hasn't broken out into the crowd thus far at Rocky Mountain Pro.
That's another reason to want to be a part of the crowd here at the Rocky Mountain Pro Quarry. Maybe you can get a beat down, right, Vince?
Mario Vander sends Humphrey Jacobs back over that railing. See what kind of momentum he can build. This is going to be a battle of attrition between these two. Both men so strong.
A battle of nutrition? What, they're going to eat during this match, John?
Attrition, Vince.
The big words throw me off a little bit.
Yeah, seriously. But you ain't impressing me or Big Rob with the words. Call the match.
Well, there's a simple body slam.
Jet, you think he cares about a disadvantage? The only thing he cares about, if he wins this match, he's the #1 contender.
Mario
You do whatever you got to do to get yourself to that point. That's what he's doing.
Yep.
Well, this is his, this is his type of dream. This is a guy who wanted to, be in the PWI 500, wanted to wrestle in a cage on Christmas. Like, when he got the opportunity to do a bunkhouse match, he was ecstatic.
Jacobs this shot. And that's what champions do.
Yeah, I do remember, Matt. I remember Ann. She was awesome. We had a woman who came to our shows. She was training with at Grudge when we were there. She debuted at age 68.
Oh, at age 68?
Yeah, she was training and had her first MMA fight at age 68.
Dude, that's a crazy
She was
woman.
awesome.
That's awesome.
In this second matchup tonight.
Well, I would say Mario, but now as I'm watching this, I'm thinking.
And she had some good trainers too. Ann Perez MMA. That's her story. But she was being trained by Rose. What is her last name? The girl who fights in UFC now. Rose. She's got the shaved head. She was pretty big a couple years ago. Rose, like Namajunas or whatever. She had some pretty big fights, but yeah, she was training Ann.
Bruno, 73 Madison Square Garden.
It was pretty cool.
68 years old. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Type of a classic.
That was a great match. I think I've seen that. I got it on video.
Maybe because you weren't born yet.
Yeah, that probably has to do.
Okay, maybe
There it
because
is.
you weren't born yet.
Yeah, Rose Namajunas.
Probably right. So we both missed it.
He's got nothing to say.
Can we call the man? What are you two, Laurel and Hardy over here, bro? Cheech and Chong?
Oh, Mario Vander might be going for that insulin spike, his finisher.
Oh, this is it. If he lands this, it's over, bro.
Humphrey Jacobs fights out of it,
Colt
though.
knows,
He's
Thug
lucky he
Rose.
did. There's a big kick to the midsection and an uppercut there as it spills.
It's going into the backstage area.
Backstage,
right
yeah.
through the
Like
entrance.
I told you, bro. I told you, Mario
Oh,
knows
here they
every
go.
inch of this arena, bro.
Now they're outside towards the parking lot.
Good thing we just happened to have a cameraman out there.
Perfect timing.
Here we go.
Well
That's
done.
what Humphrey Jacobs is all about.
Well, when you know a bunkhouse
Right
brawl's
now, he's
that
getting a
coming,
little taste
you
of
probably
it
put
courtesy
cameras
of the champion.
anywhere within 15 miles of the
Pretty
arena.
much. That would explain why the guy wanted to have a camera. One of the camera guys asked if he could be stationed at the Hooters down the street.
Yep.
Smart man. Wicked smart man. Wicked smart.
Anything can happen in this type of match. Looks like Vander going for that
Well,
chair.
Jed, if you've seen behind the scenes, there was an episode of one of these where the entrance to the arena was literally about 10 feet away from the back door. So they got out. It was not very far of a walk to go from the arena to the outdoor.
Oh, and there's that chair shot.
I'm
Working
okay.
their way back in the arena.
Trying to find him right now.
Ooh.
Looks like they might be up in the crowd, and there's Humphrey Jacobs.
Boy, this match is crazy, and it's dangerous for both competitors.
My video's like on like a 5-second delay.
Sorry. John, you're fine.
Are you watching through Discord?
They're pretty
Through
high up
YouTube.
right now up in the stands.
Watch
It'd
Why
be-
don't you watch it
wouldn't be
in
good
the
for one of them
Discord?
to take a
This is-
tumble down
Oh,
the concrete steps from that
I
high up.
put on YouTube and I airplayed it to my
In
TV.
a lot of arenas, you have folding
okay.
chairs with nice soft backs and soft seats. Rob, you've been to a lot of shows. When John says they're concrete steps, it's concrete seating. All those stands are 100% concrete. There's no softness. There's no cushion. It is head on concrete once you get up into the quarry.
Now, it is very, very unforgiving, and that's a place you don't want to go. But with a
I wish you
bunkhouse
guys could have been
brawl
there
and
for a
with
quarry
championship
show.
match
That
on the
was
line,
that was such an amazing
they're gonna leave
venue.
it all up in the
This
stadium.
venue looks awesome. We've spoken highly about it many times since we started watching.
Having a hard
Yeah.
time to see it.
What happened to that
Looked like
venue
Vander
again?
went for some sort of curb
Uh,
stomp and missed.
Shortly, I want to say
back on the attack.
right before that which shall not be named,
might be setting him
that
up for
stopped
that
the world.
figure four.
Basically, they
it looks like he's
we were
got it
running out
locked
of. They kind of knew something was coming down the pike, and they just decided they wanted to run more equestrian events and things like that, because there was a horse arena literally like maybe not even 100 feet from the building. So, and they had run rodeos and such like that, and they wanted to run more of that in that venue. Although we all got a chuckle out of it for like 3 years after we left the building, they didn't do a thing with it. Wow. They didn't run one event. They used it for a while when we were there, and they still did, to hold the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the Clydesdales would come in and be put in the stalls. So we'd get to go hang out and see the Clydesdales.
Oh, that's where Lucas likes horses.
Exactly. As Mercury puts it, the county didn't want to rent private entities anymore, so we had to leave.
Gotcha.
But it was a beautiful venue. We turned it into something really special.
Well, I'm watching it right now, and it's hard to gauge, but from what I'm seeing and what I'm listening to, it's almost like an ECW vibe, like as far as the crowd reaction and the crowd interaction as well, and the signs and everything. I dig that.
We got that a lot. If people would come in from Impact, their big thing was they'd walk in the building and be like, "This is literally the size of the Impact zone." So like they're like, "Oh, this is home."
Oh,
why are you broke? Why are you broke? Okay, brother, I'm gonna take a piss. You go start the car. Okay, take my bag. Take my bag. Sir, really, brother?
Yeah, Milestone 7 there, which we'll be getting to eventually. Yeah, Milestone 7 was so much fun there.
Doing out here, dog? Kind of creepy. Like you.
I'm still not convinced Filter is not a member of the Weekends family.
Wait till I pull this thing out, then you go see something you like, son.
How are you gonna attack somebody when they're trying to pee?
I know, wicked.
And now he's just gonna pee on himself, which is just not good.
Well, Hoodie opened his mouth first.
Yeah, Filter didn't open his mouth, but he didn't start the discussion, but he did end it.
He didn't open his mouth, but he definitely inserted his foot.
Okay. Done with this. I think we can cancel this out.
Definitely inserted his foot.
All right. Your thoughts on this episode?
The war. 4-Point Cartel still reigning strong. Titus Machiavelli still imposing his will.
And Scary Beast.
Big Phil making his presence felt.
And actually somewhat felt bad for Dustin Urich, which for somebody from our era of watching RMP, that's not a thing.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? It just feels wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for the next 20 minutes or so, we do have time for this. We're going to open it up to members only, Q&A. So as long as you have that badge next to your name, we will be answering questions. And KD is here, who has been there through the beginning and actually was your cameraman for the first season of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge and could have been the cameraman for NRW Charge, correct?
Yes.
So he's been around. So if you have any questions relating to anything that happened back then or even what you saw tonight, feel free to ask. As long as you're a member, we're only going to be answering membership questions only. You guys have any questions for Katie? Dudes?
Sprung on us quickly.
Yeah, I know.
So you've been there a while. You've seen the things. You're still there now. The rosters have changed. I know you've said that like this was one of your favorite eras of Rocky Mountain Pro, this transition from NRW into RMP. Just, it's not really so much of a question, but just speak to kind of like the differences and how Rocky Mountain's like survived from the quarry and then to fast and then how things changed and now to the Wimmer and stuff. Just give us a little bit of that like backstory and the evolution of how things changed with Hoodie and Yaden, and then, you know, Hoodie walking away and stuff. Just walk us through your little trip of memory lane in this era of RMP, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, it's when I first started. My first show was actually Milestone 3. I think maybe it was 2. Milestone 2 was my first show. So at the time, I really didn't know too much. I was just wanting to get my foot in the door in wrestling. And even when we came back at to American Top Team, which at the time was Bobby Lashley's gym, yeah, for a long time, and even up till here, it felt very much like a higher independent company. You had guys like Sam Udell, Humphrey Jacobs, Mario Vanger, and while a lot of those guys came from our school, you know, these guys were also out doing other stuff. So Royce was going to Japan at the time. The Gorillas were going to KC every couple of weeks. Sam, you know, was getting ready to leave to go to KC. Mario was going to KC. So it felt like more of it was a top level independent. And what we were trying to make it, I remember Matt and I talking a lot, and how, like, you know, why can't we be the next ECW? Why can't we be the next Ring of Honor of this area? And that was kind of our goal. And moving forward, going to Grudge, I think we were there, and then we moved here. But moving from here to the Wimmer and to what we have now, it's become more of a school-based promotion where, you know, we still have people coming in, but mostly it's based on our guys coming in. And the way I can equivalent it to is more of an OVW style, where we're producing the talents that you're going to see in the coming years to become really something special. Not that, you know, that our guys are not, you know, some of the top talent in the area, because I believe they are. But it's definitely transformed from a typical independent to a developmental, a feeder system, and a school-based product.
Does that answer your question, Marky?
Yeah, it's just wanting to get some insight into, because we know one era of, you know, personally knowing one era. Now that we're going back in time a little bit, some of the stories that we've heard, some of the dots are being connected. Some of the things that we've heard are starting to make sense. And it's just good to get some expert insight into, like, somebody who was there watching things evolve, where we've just kind of seen like the finished product up until now, and getting a little insight in some of the other stuff behind the scenes. Like, I'll just give you for instance, when we were first started doing Recharge and stuff, we had Titus Machiavelli on the show. And Titus always seemed to be like a decent dude to us, and he never really, like, he was always cool about things. And then we look back, and because he talked about how he used to have these dastardly ways about him and things, and now it's just good to kind of start seeing it. And then to have a guy who was there for all of it, for all that changeover, it's just interesting to hear that perspective instead of like our own opinions that we've kind of formed. That's what I'm most curious about, is looking back and connecting a lot of those dots from years past that led us up into right now. That's what I'm getting a kick out of the rewind with right now.
We do have a question in chat here. Question for KD. With living through both the 4-Point Cartel and the Wake, what team did you feel was more dominant?
The Wake. The Cartel was more about just violence for the sake of violence. They just liked beating people up, especially Anaya and Hoodie. Titles, while they were obviously a goal, were not the top goal to them, as we saw with the school, being a top prize to Hoodie. We saw Anaya with the Charge title, but he's not really focusing on titles right now. He's just having fun beating people up. The Wake was always about titles, their mindset was titles mean money, money means power, and power means nobody. They don't answer to anybody. So yeah, I felt the Wake was much more dominant. You saw how long they held those titles, and who they went through to hold them. So I gotta say as dangerous as the 4-Point Cartel was, from a personal standpoint, when the cartel walked in the room, you got out of the room. You walked away as fast as you could because you didn't know what they were going to do. When the Wake showed up, you just knew they were just going to throw their power around.
And of course, Titus and Jack going much more. That's the opinions expressed by KD. It does not reflect on the dudes whatsoever.
Well, because the dudes are learning from the opinion.
All right.
Yeah, that was the thing. The Wake would, you knew where the power lied, but Cartel walked in, you wouldn't be surprised to get smacked upside the head by a Hoodie or a Naya. So
just because you were sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. Just because they could.
I don't think we had more power, if you ask me. Oh, I do think we had more power.
Yeah. Speaking of the Wake, Titus, that they did have more power. I mean, you seem to exercise your own.
He's talking
as in the
4-Point
4-Point Cartel.
The cartel had more power when it came to the roles, but when it comes to domination of, we saw the cartel. I don't remember how long the cartel lasted. There were various iterations, so each only lasted a couple months. But you see the Wake. The Wake lasted almost 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And they never really changed their core group of members.
Just when they added those
JK Pop, yeah.
JK
and RJ.
RJ was really the only addition. It started with Damon and but they became the Wake when it was, when it was the four of them, when it was JK Pop, Dustin, and Damon. Before that it was just a team. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type situation. But when they became the Wake, yeah, they lasted for about 2 years of just nonstop. Nobody could stop them. Nobody could touch them. They were always in the main event. They were always holding titles.
Oh, Mr. Forthrow's got a pretty cool question.
Which wrestlers were the ones most fun to record their promos?
Royce Isaacs.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about this earlier a little bit.
I really am hoping for a compilation.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can make that happen.
That would be awesome if you could.
Royce Isaacs. The Gorillas were fun because you never knew what they were going to say or do. As you've seen in previous episodes, it's not uncommon for them to be talking strategy and then just start smacking each other for their own amusement, which always just made us laugh. So the Gorillas were fun. Mario was interesting just because you never knew what he was going to do and say, and what words he was going to decide to make up that day. They were fun, and I will say though, on a personal level, working with Vince Russo and doing promos with him and things with him and learning from him was probably some of the most fun and most educational I've ever had. Learning why we do things a certain way, why we stay away from certain phrases, or why we shoot a certain way. It wasn't uncommon for us to be filming things multiple times and taking so long with one or two people because he knew we could get more out of them. And sometimes that was really fun to see somebody do a good promo and go, oh man, that was good, we got it. And Vince going, nope, we're doing it again. And 4 or 5 more times, and finally at the end going, now I see why he did that.
So how's it like working for him now?
Pretty much the same.
The same thing?
Is
it easier? Is it easier compared to the first
It
time?
is. It is. Knowing what we know and kind of prepping everybody when it came to pre-tapes and promos and vignettes, like, look, this is what we're looking for, and we're expecting greatness, and unfortunately right now I don't think we have as much time to be able to really perfect what we'd like to at times. But yeah, the shows have gone dramatically from looking at how they're laid out from, maybe an 8, 9, 10 segment event to now one episode had 24 segments between matches and videos.
I think it was the one that we just had, or pretty close to that. I mean, I think I had the
so
sheet
it
in
was
front of me. It was quite a bit there.
Yeah, it was wild. So it was like, and of course I'm seeing that going, oh, okay, it's another day at the office with Vince Russo, and everyone's losing their mind and like, how are we gonna do this? I'm like, it's gonna be fine. Trust me, it'll be fine.
Let's see. Jet has another one. KD, as we've seen you on commentary many times with different people, who is your favorite commentary partner?
I've got two, and both for completely different reasons. The first would obviously be D'Lo Brown. If you had told 8-year-old me, or maybe 10-year-old, I don't remember, I'm bad at math, watching SummerSlam 98, D'Lo Brown and Val Venus opening that show, and that being one of the first pay-per-views I ordered, at my own house. I had seen pay-per-views before, but it was the first one I ordered at my own house. And watching that VHS that I recorded over and over and over and over, I knew that Val Venus and D'Lo Brown match like the back of my hand, but I watched it every time. If you had told me then, hey, you're going to sit and work with this guy, and this guy's going to become your friend, and you're going to have his phone number, and you're going to have phone conversations with this dude on weekends talking about family, not even about wrestling, but just talking about family and kids and stuff, like, I would have told you you're crazy. So it's kind of that dream come true. So how does that not become one of your favorite people? The other one, and I think he's going to be surprised to hear this, is Titus.
Yeah.
Because we had known each other for so long, and we have such a good chemistry, I believe, with one another. If you listen to our commentary, probably not the first month, because that was probably very hard to listen to, but once we got into the groove and once we knew each other's timing, we were on fire, and we could play off each other so well. I knew what he was going to come up with. He knew I was going to come up with something good. So yeah, I think the stuff we did at Fast with me and Titus on commentary was probably some of the best commentary I've ever done.
And
that was
I have
during
to
the
agree with
pandemic
you,
too.
Yeah,
that was right when we started. That was our first exposure to you guys, and it was you and Titus on the call. And you guys had, just like you said, a great chemistry with each other. It was like there was no rehearsal needed. You guys didn't have to talk. It was just fluid.
And we didn't have the time.
The show.
We didn't have the time to rehearse. At the time in Fast, I was still running production. So I was helping set up, getting everything ready, cameras, audio, helping make sure the set was great. Thankfully, when Jeremy Wimmer came in, I no longer had to worry about sets. Thankfully, because he took care of those. But I was running myself ragged, trying to get everything done, pre-tapes, whatever else we needed done. Titus was busy helping to produce the show and write the show, all that stuff. So really the only time we ever got to sit and look at the card together for the first time was probably 10 seconds before we went on air.
Exactly. There you go.
So we're looking at stuff going, okay, I'll talk about that and that. You can talk about this, and we're good to go. And that was pretty much all we did.
All right. Another one from Jet. There's no limit to questions for supporters here on this channel. Since you have seen so many matches, what is by far your favorite RMP match so far?
Oh, God, that's hard.
Yeah.
I can probably give you a top 5.
We'll go top 3.
I won't go into too much detail about them. First one that comes to mind, absolutely, is I don't even know if we've done it yet. I think it's already been on. I don't think you guys reviewed it, but it was on an episode previous. Anaya versus Dozer, who is now known as Otis in WWE.
Oh, that's the 60-minute Iron Man match, right?
60-minute Iron Man match.
We did watch it one night, I think.
That was an amazing match to view live, and I remember before the show started, Anaya had asked me, "Can you put a clock on the screen so we can see?" And we're in a movie theater, and I said, "Yeah, I can do that." So I put up a 60-minute clock, and this was maybe about 30 minutes before the show. We let fans in, and I put up that 60-minute clock, and Anaya just looks at me and goes, "What did I just ask for?" Because now there's no cheating it.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be like, "Oh, we'll shave 5 minutes here, we'll shave 2 minutes here." Like, he saw that 60 and went, "Oh no, I can't cheat this now."
Yeah.
And so to watch those guys wrestle for an hour straight yeah, Jet, you're right. That was Dozer's last match in Rocky Mountain Pro. To be able to see that was amazing. The tag team ladder match for crowning the first ever tag team champions at Never Broken. It was Mercury Aiden and Mars Ferox versus the Left Coast Gorillas versus Danger Dean and oh god, I forgot his partner's name, and I feel really bad about that. Zach something. Somebody in the chat will remind me.
I think I've seen that match. That was on an old rewind that Aiden was doing a while ago. Not, it wasn't at the Quarry. It was at like some
it was at a
highly lit up like a gymnasium or a mall.
It was the Chatfield High School. Zach James, thank you very much, mid-aged Zach James. Yeah, that was in a high school, and that was actually in their food court / common area. So there were no mats. It was all tile floor. And I was helping to film that. If you watch the video, you can see me running around like a madman, trying to make sure everything's okay. But watching that was insane. Watching, Yaden and Hoodie go through ladders, watching Anaya get thrown through a table to the floor was insane live and scared me to death. We have a funny
match.
Yeah, so it was an amazing match. That was definitely one of them. Last one I'd have to say will be coming up soon is the Mercury versus Hoodie steel cage match. We got that coming up at Milestone 7 on the Rewind. Just knowing what I know about what Mercury had to do in that match, wrestled, and he'll probably tell you too in chat, couldn't turn his neck to the left the entire night. And probably weeks leading up to it, couldn't turn his neck to the left. And in that course of that match, gets kicked so hard and his neck completely turns sideways, and he lost all feeling in his arm. For about 20 minutes, he wrestled one-armed because he couldn't feel it. So knowing all that and knowing what they wanted to do and knowing how special it was for all of us going into it, that was probably one of my favorite matches of all time. And I know I'm leaving tons out. We've had great tag matches. The women have absolutely killed it multiple times. We've had some great women's matches as well. I remember casket match Abaddon and Holodead was an amazing casket match. So we've had some great, but those are the top three I think that come to my mind.
Well, since we're on the topic of top three, do the dudes have top three RMP matches that they've seen thus far?
Oh, I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, so I mean, just to grab off the top of my head, Severino and Atiba in the Last Man Standing, it sticks out.
I was going to mention that one too. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's there. I really liked from last year Bruce Wayans and Justin Taylor.
Yeah,
some good matches.
I really like that one.
That was peak of the pack last year.
Yep.
Milestone last year, Balaam Links versus Damon Ace was a very good match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of the personal rivalry that encompassed it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
Anytime JK Pop comes out to that music, that's great.
I don't like when they come out to any. Like, I don't want to see them.
I didn't say we have to see them. I mean.
Well, you said they came out to the music, so yes.
I know, that's the only time I get to listen to the music. You know?
What about
You just said you downloaded it on Spotify. You don't have to.
I need to.
What about the blast from the past? Yaden and Hoodie at
That's on.
Milestone.
That's
11.
on the list too. That's on the list too.
And, you know, I think the more that we go through these rewinds and the more that we're watching as this story is developing, to be honest, where we saw that match at Milestone 11, that's going to make that memory stop meaning more and more as we start seeing week in and week out how really high test emotional that feud really was. We had heard about it, but now that we're finally experiencing it, it's really bringing a lot of that into play. Because even for an example, in that tables match that they had, that 3 out of 5 tables match, they recreated that moment at Milestone 11 when they were both standing up on the top rope, or like up just about on the top turnbuckle, and then they both came flying off at the same time. Just sick moments that were like, we thought were just awesome anyway, but like they were callback moments. It makes it mean even more.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff.
And that's the cool thing, like watching that match back, you know, but if guys who have been here for a while, like watching that match with Dustin or with Titus or whoever who have been here for a while, watching them do things like that, and we all just keep looking at each other like, they did it. Look at what they did. They did it again. And like we're still losing our minds over the same thing that they did years ago, and we're just like, they did it again. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
All these years now, Yaden's still running the school, and Hoodie is now inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the cool thing, because you got now Hoodie and Anaya running their own out of KC.
That's right.
You know, so they got and they got some great stuff there. I know Hoodie and Anaya personally, and knowing how they love and respect the business. You know, yeah, I know they probably are using a lot of what Matt taught them and how to run that business. So it's kind of cool to see.
All right, Jet probably has a last question here. For all the dudes in KD, with Dustin's record-breaking reign, do you feel it will ever be beaten?
We're talking almost 2 years, right? Or a little over 2 years,
It's over
right?
2 years, yeah.
Over 2?
Yeah.
I think if it does, it won't be in our lifetime. You know how hard do you know how that is to do in any wrestling promotion over to you know hold the world title for over 2 years? When's the last time that's happened from the past 10, 20 years? Besides
Roman Reigns, yeah.
Besides Dustin Urich and Roman Reigns.
You know, but if you're Dustin Urich, that's a pretty sexy sentence to be a part of. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. It would have to be somebody completely dominant, like hasn't seen domination before. I mean, I'm kind of with Titus. I don't think it will happen. We're not going to see title reigns like that. There's only very few once-in-a-generation talents like that would even be considered to be able to do something like that.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
At the rate David Drake is on right now, that's a tough cookie to beat right there.
Bro, he's one DQ away from losing all of it.
Yeah, it's true.
He's one hammer shot. He's one lead pipe shot. He's one chain shot away from losing every bit of it.
Easy answer, no. It will never be broken.
But you also have to remember when Danger Dean set the record that Dustin Urich broke, people probably said nobody's going to ever break Danger Dean's record too.
That's fair.
So,
and at the time too, like we all joke about it that Dean had an unfair advantage. You know, Dean came back and won the title, and at the time we were doing monthly events. So, you know, we'd be taping episodes or YouTube events once a month. So he's maybe wrestling once, twice a month, defending that belt. Dustin and now Drake are defending it almost weekly, whether it be on televised events or even live events. You know, it's a weekly thing now. So, you know, he had a bit more of a easy schedule, and he'll be the first to admit that.
That's true. I mean, and I'm going to say this out loud right now, and we can have a discussion about this. I do believe that Dustin Urich has had defended a lot more than David Drake has defended it so far.
Oh, he has. No question about that.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of live event, non-televised defenses that Dustin did defend that title on.
Anybody. Even the woman, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, he was all game every week. All right. I don't see any more questions. I think Jet has officially run out of questions.
Good questions, though.
Which, by the way, I'm actually happy that I don't see Psycho Joe's name up there anymore. Didn't make sense. But anyways, we're glad you're here, Jet. Even though you're a pain in the ass more than half the time.
Yeah, oh, wicked. Oh, hell yeah, wicked.
Dudes, final thoughts before we get ready to close up shop here.
I want to see more of this. I want to see more of the Hoodlum and Yaden story unfold. This is by no means over. The Gorillas and the 4 Point Cartel, Titus Machiavelli running roughshod, doing their thing. Vince Russo taking a crazy guy pill when he's sitting down on commentary. Like, I'm here for more. Not going to lie. I'm definitely here for some more.
Like I say, things are just heating up. You know, between HJ1 and Mario Vander, between Hoodie and Yaden, everything's just heating up.
I want to see that steel cage match now. After knowing what Yaden went through with his neck and everything. Oh God. Oof.
We do have one
Too
quick.
bad didn't know you at the time, because you would have given him a nice good rub down.
Oh, absolutely.
God.
I get some magic fingers.
Oh, stop.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Jet has one quick question. And I actually don't even think we've talked about this before. Does anyone know the longest reigning Lockett's champion?
It was either Allie or Trinity. It's one of those two. I want to say Allie.
Well, there you go.
So I want to say I might be wrong. I could probably check with Bud Bellflower. He's got all the statistics somewhere.
Lucas
might. Lucas might. I have to take a look. See, I got a problem with that name. Like, I've been here longer. I think I know. I think I could probably trivia him on the table.
We'll call you the Wikipedia.
Ooh, baby,
There we
have
go.
that.
I'll take the Wikipedia.
We have that. We have a RMP trivia battle between you and Lucas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we kind of need that.
That could be fun. That could be
I
fun.
didn't know I needed that until now that I know I need that. Yeah.
Might be a special episode one of these days.
Yep.
There we go. And I will give a little bit of spoiler. We talked about that cage match. Charged has a cage match coming up. So Mercury and Hoodie was not the first steel cage match in Rocky Mountain Pro history.
Okay.
It was and I'm not going to spoil who it is.
Right.
But I will say it's not what you're expecting. An episode of Charge does start off with a Lockett's cage.
Wow.
Okay. That's cool. I'm here for that too. I'm here for that too.
So you're gonna see a cage a lot sooner than you think, and once you see that cage, it's pretty crazy. I'm hoping if I know what episodes those are going to be on, I'm hoping I can come in because I have some fun stories to tell about that cage match. The structure of it, and also praying to God that my camera guy who was inside the cage doesn't get hurt. RJ, yeah, saying it was Allie. Allie is the longest reign. Trinity had the most title wins.
But Allie had the longest reign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go, Jet. All right.
Titus with that cage.
Yes, that cage.
Yes.
Well, we'll have to be watch and be surprised at that cage.
Yes, you'll see it. You'll see why we refer to it as that cage.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap everything up tonight. I think it was a good show. Obviously, new episode of Charge every Tuesday night 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time over here on YouTube, followed by Dudes and Belts at 7 p.m. And, of course, Ignition, where we now have a #1 contender for that Ignition Championship that was crowned last Thursday. The guy who can't be beaten March, Briscoe Crown.
Impossible to beat the man in the month of March. Don't even try. It's a futile effort.
We'll have his championship match against Samori. I believe it was April 20th. I think that was the confirmed date.
Yep.
Yes.
April 20th.
National holiday for those of us.
And it's actually, I believe that's the week before.
The last week of April.
Smartass. I believe that's the week before the week leading up to the pay-per-view.
Yes, it is. Yes. I think the 28th is the pay-per-view, Peak of the Pack. So,
yes.
Getting real tired of being gypped title matches. LOL. I'm not going to comment.
Champion.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you had a title match. You won.
Champion.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the Ignition title that's been bothering him
He's
lately.
gotten ripped off a couple times. No, I shouldn't say ripped off. He had a banger of a match with Balaam. Just hard luck on the Ignition title. But the tag team championships, they look so much better around your waist than Balaam's waist than they do those other two knuckleheads.
Echo's just getting greedy.
The Jack-o'-lantern champions over there.
Maybe we need a good lawyer on your side, Echo. Yeah, no.
As long as he doesn't wear orange, I'm good.
All right. That is it then. All right. Wrap everything up for myself, Johnny Deathdrop, Marky Pins. How's your stomach, by the way? I don't even think I asked you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. Pizza is gone. The pizza was destroyed. I have a witness. Everybody in the Discord. My belly is full, and I ate the pineapple, and I ain't doing that again. No amount of gifted memberships. It's not happening. Don't care. Did it once. Never have to do it
come
again.
up with a bigger number next time. That's all.
No, you do it.
No, you do it.
I'll gladly eat a pineapple pizza all day.
I was gonna say, you guys get one more subscriber. I'll eat a whole pineapple pizza. I'm fine with that.
No, I'm okay with it. Like I said, the first slice wasn't bad. I could deal with it. It legitimately got worse as I ate it. I struggled with the last two. I'm like, we're almost there. We got to finish it. But we did, so we good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Johnny Deathdrop, Marky Pins, Sunday Night Savior, Triple I, and Katie, thank you so much for joining. We hope to have you on future shows of the Rewind.
Anytime.
And we will see you guys on Tuesday. Ooh, we have a gifted one Rocky Mountain Pro membership. It's time to eat some pineapple pizza, Katie.
I know what I'm eating tomorrow night.
Well done, Echo. Well done, sir.
We will see you guys on Tuesday for another episode of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge and Dudes and Belts Recharge here on YouTube. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. We'll see you on the